you can't be individual.
You're you fi you. I get it. You're only for yourself at the end of it. So I was disappointed by that, but I feel you.
So because I can go where I want to go, that makes me individualistic.
Right. Because I'm not finna get in some shit that you started for yourself. You started the shit or didn't, whatever. You got into some shit, and because I'm not willing to get into your shit, then I'm individualistic. Cool, I'll take that.
But here's the thing, though. I'm not your enemy. I called out something that I saw that was not okay. So because I addressed the way they treated that woman, that makes us enemies. Then cool. The way you treated that woman was wrong. The way y'all treated that woman that night in that platform was disgusting. We weren't the only ones that saw it. The people that were in the platform saw it. The people that were in the comments were saying it. They've been saying it. So the fact that you're upset because somebody called out a behavior, it shows that you lack accountability in yourself. And the fact that she don't see when she's being treated like shit confirms the fact that she's a pygmy.
She's pathetic.
So, my heart goes out to her. Hopefully, she will see her own self worth. They can talk about us all the time. All they want is say we ain't got shit going for ourselves. But I guarantee you, we ain't sitting in no boxes with a group of niggas that's gonna disrespect and drag us, unless it's somebody that they come up in the panel and they with the shit and we will look at them just like this. You done?
Mm-hmm. That part.
But ain't nobody we roll with that we call our friend on this app. That, like when Hope come up in here and all that stuff, he don't disrespect us.
Right.
And he ain't trying to fuck us either. You get what I'm saying? Like we get respect from the men. We don't have you not finna disrespect me. And you can't speak up for yourself. She ain't no different than that white lady Purdy. The way she be up in that box with them black men, she ain't no different than her. You trying to show somebody you submissive, fit, and friendly, and he still ain't chose you. Girl, bye. Stand up.
Well, can I say one thing? Karma comes back at you and it bites you in your ass. You know, y'all know my situation. I ain't never said 2 words to clap back in a disrespectful way. When all y'all were clowning his ass over here, hey, it went in my ears. I mean, I could care less what they did, but he chose to side once upon a time in situations. Even though he came over here in your platform, he still had animosity, and I wouldn't even call it beef.
I think he didn't like. I think he didn't like you anyway, and I think that. I think the fact. Hey, Frankie. I think the fact that he was already with people. I think that. So here's the thing, because even when we was beefing with them, he didn't pick no side. I think he already didn't. A lot of them, Kari, you could be Kari, right? So I think in that sense, a lot of people were just annoyed, but you were still welcome. So when it came time when they felt like, okay, let's stand up, they were all at the point where they were just like, we don't want to fuck with you no more anymore.
But when I left the island, when they supposedly had a vote, and I left the island, when I came, I was always coming on your platform. That was the problem. But what I'm saying is, they was like, oh, you either rocking over here, or you're rocking over there.
And but they knew you weren't going to pick either way. They knew you well enough to know that wasn't going to be.
But you got to remember, T, it had done drug on where it was weeks, maybe months, and I hadn't said nothing to nobody. Nobody hadn't said nothing to me. But all of a sudden, it's like, let's target this person. Let's target PQF. Like, he chose the side to talk about people. He chose the side to say, well, since y'all ain't coming over here no more, I'm finna attack y'all.
Thank you, Kevin.
I'm finna speak out. Now, some of the shit he said, even like tonight, he dropped his address. Yeah, he was drunk.
Who dropped? He dropped his address again?
No, you remember the night he came in here and dropped his address. Man, God. He was drunk. I give him that. I say he was drunk. By what Chef explained, the way he acted and the way he talked, I give him he was drunk. But that's the thing. It's karma right now. Because he considered himself to rock with two sets of people that don't like each other. And one want him to choose.
But
That's just what it is. He getting exactly what
thank you, Frankie.
he did to somebody that ain't did shit to him. Cause if he would have kept his mouth closed, it is what it is. I ain't saying nothing about him. I could care less a goddamn about him. Truly, I can care less about any goddamn body on this app. But it's when you go to speaking against people who ain't never said shit to you about you, don't give a fuck about you, and that happened to you. He cool with it. I don't think he uptight and hurt about it. But it's just what it is. That's karma for his ass. Now you
I
got
mean,
people
we
looking at you sideways and want you to decide and make choices about who you want to rock with, who you want to hang out with on this goddamn app. And I feel like that's the whole shit anybody could do. Make you
I don't think
choose
it's
where to
karma. I
go.
think everybody has that experience depending on who it is. I think we all come across. It happened to me when I first started, so I don't think it's necessarily karma. I just feel like when you on a platform like this, everybody gonna get that experience. Somebody gonna put you in that situation where you feel like you gotta pick, and that's just what comes with this. It's not necessarily karma. It's just is we all gonna reach that road where somebody gonna say that, and that's where you decide if you gonna be an individual or you gonna move like a group. That's pretty much it.
That's
Go
just how
ahead,
I
Blazer.
feel that's just how you know who the genuine people is. They ain't gonna make you pick. You rock with me over here,
Yeah.
and when you go over there, as long as you ain't speaking on my name or whatever,
Right. Right.
then you good. We ain't got no beef. That it is what it
Right.
is. Cause I fuck with everybody I fuck with individually for what they bring. I don't fuck
Right.
with you because you fuck with somebody else. I might have met you through somebody else. I might have met you on somebody else's platform, but I fuck with you for what individual traits you bring to me. And that's just what it is with me. So, but
Right.
like I just feel like he up under the barrel like everybody else. Is make that decision now.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
we
what
all
it
reach
is.
that point, and that's when we realize who we are, and if you're an individual or if you group. Go ahead, Blazer.
Excuse me. Yes, thank you for having me. I was just gonna be quick and say that what I mean, everyone's saying this, so it must be at this point that I don't even like saying his fucking name. Mm, that piece of shit.
The Pookie.
Right,
Pookie.
right, right. There you go. Had the audacity to say that Netta sent subjective photos, like nasty photos, and the fact that he even said that out loud about her stuff is crazy.
Said that
He
she sent
said
him. She sent him messages, pictures.
from what, yes, because he talked about how old she looks and how different that thing down there looks. This is out of order.
He
The
keeps
fact that he
commenting
can,
on. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah. No. Oh no, no. You can go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He's commenting on women's. Like, this is what I'm talking about. He keeps commenting on women's body parts. Like, I don't even know he deserves to get hands put on him.
Do you not know how
Don't
hard
incite violence.
it is? That is
No,
so
we're not inciting
horrible and
violence.
Sorry,
horrible.
I'll take that back then.
We
Research
don't want
purposes.
nobody fighting. Nobody fighting. Go ahead.
Hey T, if we
Yeah, the wait.
Hold on, okay, hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, the fact that this is true, because at first I didn't even want to believe it. I didn't want to believe that. Well, I heard about him calling her old looking a while ago. But the fact that he said that she sent him pictures and he was making jokes about her stuff and she still lets him up there just goes to show you how slow she is. There's
Yeah,
no way in fucking
it's
hell.
like you got it's the blinding. It's the blinding, and like it's I just if I like when I see it publicly, I'm gonna say something. If I ain't see it, I ain't got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I just feel like she won't love. She won't love so bad. She wants somebody so bad. She's willing to overlook being mistreated. You know what I'm saying? And like I feel like yesterday she could have took her power back. She could have took her power back the moment he told her to pick. The moment he told her, you know what I'm saying, you gonna have to pick between me and him. I would have been like, I ain't picking shit. I would have been like, or if she don't cuss, I'm not picking nothing. And I guarantee you, he would have came back over there. He could tell you all day he wouldn't have. People like him can't handle you taking up for yourself. She probably was scared he never would come back. But if he getting married, why the fuck you want him to keep coming back anyway? Knowing that you like him.
But that's the thing. He
I don't care about women. Not today. Go ahead. You sure? Yeah, because I mean, we did a battle yesterday. They kicked ass, so I'm like, they can relax.
May I just be honest real quick before I drop? I'm not going to stay up long to give space. I'm not going to stay up long. I just want to say this. I had to be honest with myself about last year, about how slow and vulnerable and stupid I was being. This is why the only reason why I'm calling her slow, in my opinion, for me, is because after you know that he said that about you, he's made you cry, you still let him up on your panel? That's what bothers me. Like, why is she even letting this happen to her? That's my whole thing.
Because I wasn't there when it all happened, but is that why? Because she felt degraded, or they were degrading her, or he was degrading her?
He said when I was in there, he was like, and I got the recording because I played it the other day. He said, you know you got feelings for me. Tell them you got feelings for me. Tell them what you told me. Tell them you got feelings for me. And you upset because I'm engaged. Tell them. Why don't you tell them, Netta? And I'm like, first of all, as a man that's engaged, why do you want another woman to profess their feelings for you out here in front of all of these people publicly? And she's already told you that, and you care about her, or you cool with her. But he's like, I don't like her like that. I ain't got no feelings for her. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I ain't got no feelings for her. She know I don't like her. Like, hey, Big Mike, like, it was just like the way he was talking, and she was just sitting there like rubbing her head like this, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like.
But they got a little more history than like what it is. It's behind the scenes shit. Because I remember one live I seen one live of hers where they was talking about how she was messing up his women supporters that were married and stuff like that. She plays that role. She plays that ego tip. So yeah, if she's being looked at as a pick-me, she gonna play that submissive role.
It's not a submissive role at this point. That's not what submissive is. But I'm saying it publicly. Let me say that. That is not submissive.
Right. I agree.
You know, that is you letting yourself be a man. And me, they got 4 men over there that just literally walking over her. That man Bamo was disrespectful.
But she's playing. I'm gonna put it like this. She's playing that part where I'm not gonna be that argumentative woman.
She was arguing. She do argue back. She argue with them, but like she be like, nah. Stop. She do that little childish shit.
Yep.
Thank you.
I seen a live where he was flaunting that girl in her face, where she played that video. Guru played that video of him on a date with some girl. It was some chick across the table. I don't know if it was a real video. I'm not sure. It looked real though. He was sitting across the table. It looked like they were at dinner. And he was just like taunting her the whole time. You see that, Netta? Look at this beautiful girl. Look at her. Look at her. She all on.
He did.
You know, she's submissive. She is a beautiful woman. I know you jealous, Netta. I see it all in your face.
He does that. Hey, Shahar, he does that. Look, you mad, ain't you?
Right.
You when I was at the hotel, y'all remember when I was at the hotel? I was scrolling and I landed in, I don't know, I think it was Netherlands. And he was trying, I don't even know if it was Mona Lisa or Mona Simone. I don't know who it was, but he was trying to make the girl admit that she liked him. And she was like, I don't like you. I just wish you would quit telling other people that. Well, why were you willing to hand over your sister to me then? Why were you willing? And she was like, I don't like you like that. He was like, you know you want me. You know you want me. He was doing that in her life. That was like a few months ago. That was like either November or December.
Notice that boy was one of the lames in high school. Couldn't get none. He probably ain't break his virginity till he was probably 5.
I don't know. I just know he disrespectful.
That's what it is. Like, you could tell he a lame. Like,
and for those that are wondering,
I see it for what it is.
For those that are wondering,
Naima, that's who it was. Yeah.
For those that are wondering if people have tried to talk to Netta, she is, listen, just as much as y'all are wondering why she allowed him up on her panel, she is a brick wall when it comes to anybody saying anything to her and warning her about Guru. Don't know if she's absorbing it or not, but for months people have already been saying stuff to her in her comment section, left and right. She is not trying to hear it. She's not trying to hear it. She's
Well,
then got
hopefully she
into
don't be
other.
on this app crying out her eyes when if he really is engaged and he really go be with his wife. Hopefully he don't either be doing that to his wife, like, what, you jealous of Netta? You jealous of Netta? Or just completely ghost her. You know what I'm saying? So hey, Chastity. So hopefully he don't use that shit on a woman that he with, if he is with a woman, and try to make her jealous with that woman, knowing he don't like that woman, or try to completely go like, it's not gonna end well over there the way that he's behaving. So it's, or you know what? I don't know.
Trying to
I think
warn
it's
you.
more. I think it's more so of a sense of, hey, I don't want to be rejected and I want to be ostracized. That's why I continue to, play this narrative.
It's more like
One,
he's arrogant and he's an asshole.
Guru had her convinced that other women were coming to like attack her about him. Like had her straight up convinced that that's all it was.
Because he told her before that Blasian situation, he was like, Natalie, you see, they ain't never came over here before. Actually, I have. I was there back in November, December watching.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But he was saying, Netta, they only over here because that Blasian stuff. You see all these people coming over here now, Netta, you should see. They don't want to. And I was in
It's
the
like,
live
that's not
with
even
it
how
in November.
that's not how the algorithm works though. The algorithm don't be like, don't show, the algorithm will show
Hey,
Netta on
Blam.
her live by herself and people will be like, who is this new person? And we fall in there. We only know if
That's how it
Guru
happened because the algorithm, that's
exactly.
usually
So
how
we
it
only
plays
know if
out,
Guru's
right?
involved with Netta when Guru goes over to Netta's live and requests to go up to the box.
Yeah.
And then that's when he wants to create that narrative. Like, you gotta be, come on.
But
That's
they got
crazy.
behind the
Right,
scenes
Coco.
off the app interaction.
Well, that
It,
ain't got nothing to do with us. Is even if they got behind the scenes off the app interaction, okay? First of all, you would never know what men I have behind the scenes off the app interaction with, because they not gonna disrespect me on the scenes on the app interaction. So
but that's
they
what
either
she
not
kind
gonna
of
come
putting
into my
herself out
space.
there though.
Okay, cool. They either not gonna come into my space or they're gonna be very respectful when they're in my space. But you're not gonna talk to me off the app, but then publicly humiliate me and disrespect me. Like, you're not gonna downplay me in the light of people like I ain't shit. Like, who do you think you are? Just like he exposed people when they do that, I would have been like, nigga, you don't say that shit off this app. You don't say that when we be on the phone. I bet you wouldn't. So if they talk off the app, which I don't know, I don't think so, because I would sure be like, dude, you talking to me like that on here? You weren't saying that last night when you was texting me.
Right, exactly.
So I don't know if that's true.
I wouldn't. It's two different reactions, right? Like, it's a reaction like with Blasian, I would have reacted like that. Well, motherfucker, you dingalinks, I would have.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
how I would react. That's a
You want to
reaction.
tell
Like,
some
you're not
shit?
gonna
Let's
play
tell
me
some
on this
shit.
app. Exactly.
Well, speaking of that, I'm gonna move forward just a little bit. I'm gonna fast forward and we're gonna stop there. I'm glad you said that, because I'm gonna fast forward into a different case. And a lot of this stuff been building up. Like, I wasn't gonna say nothing about it, but proxy, this is your fault, because these blogs be picking up shit and it really be getting under my skin. So speaking of what you just said about off the app interaction, hold on, coach, off the app interaction and stuff like that. The fact that people were trying to say that we set Mr. Incredible up is beyond me. The fact that narrative was put out there that we like, yeah. So let me play the clip. Proxy. I love Proxy though.
That's the first one. Let me see if the second one up here. Exactly. I never said that. So what is they trying to say? I never said that. Who's saying that? We have. This how much they think of me. I ain't thought of them in a couple days. Detention, let me know when you're ready. They ready, okay. Go ahead, Simone. I was the one that revealed the name. My beautiful hands, she didn't want to reveal the name because she's so sweet. But I'm like, it's already out somewhere on TikTok land. And I was like, we might as well say the name. You just gave the ride. And hey, Simone, why are you so worried about me, babe? Who are you? Like, who are you? Can I put you in my pocket? I'm just saying. Why did they even tie you to it? You see how much I be on their minds, though? I don't even. Y'all, they don't cross my mind like that.
That part, Proxy, it really bothered me. Like, when I went back looking at these, you see how much they think of me? I ain't thought of them in a couple of days. So you be thinking of me? Because, listen, I have no beef with this lady. You gotta understand. Like, let me help y'all real quick. I don't mind T pages. If you go to this young lady page, there's a video in her bio, in her page, that is Nosy dragging us. Like, it's on her top 10 videos of her duetting a video of Nosy dragging me, Chef and Crown, and Karen. That's in your videos, right? The recaps that you've had have all come from here. Happy birthday, Mari. Have all come from my platform. Shy and Mr. Washington. Heartbreaker. And that's before there was issues, right, Detention? So to say that that's how much we on you on our mind, I don't even talk about you. So because one of your stories got exposed, now you're saying that you're on our mind and we thinking about you? Like, no, that's not the case. Like, don't do that to us. You have had all these recaps that was around me, but one thing come out and now I'm setting you up. Like, why do I have to be setting anybody up? I didn't even know. Do y'all know who I thought Mr. Incredible was talking about? Do y'all know?
Yeah,
I thought he was talking about Nequa.
Oh, I was about to say you didn't look.
I thought they was talking about Nequa and the other girl that came out. Hey, Peach. Like, so I didn't even know he was going to say that. So to say that I set him up or I set them up, that's fucking bullshit. Like, why put that blanket on me? I didn't know this stuff was said until I went, till I read went to the blogs. But to say that I set somebody up?
Hey,
Hey.
how you doing?
I'm a little disturbed, but
I
I'm
know
good.
you're a little irritated, a little disturbed, and I can understand why. So listen, now when things first transpired, when you're sitting in it, you don't realize that you're kind of emotional, right? You get what I'm saying? So when I went back and watched the videos on how I reacted to the situation that transpired on your platform, I can admit, going back watching, I was emotional. And some of the things that I said in those videos that the bloggers caught, I was wrong for saying. So I just want to go ahead and give you a formal apology.
I appreciate that because
No problem.
Because when I went back and looked at it, I'm like, and I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't so much as you, it was Barb. Barb was like, no, they set this up. Even when you were like, nah, I kind of see, she still was trying to tell you, nah, I still think it was a setup. Even to the point that she questioned me being genuine when I told you on my platform, this comes with the territory and all of that. She even questioned that. So it's like, why do you want so bad for this woman? She got a platform, and I'm not saying, I don't know if this is true, for her to beef. Like, you shouldn't want that from her. You know what I'm saying? If she's telling you, I take accountability, why do you want to put in her head, nah, this was a setup, this was a setup? I just didn't understand how you, if she's saying, I see TeaTyme really didn't genuinely do it, but you're convincing her, trying to convince her that I set her up. And even Incredible, I never shared the live. Even when Mr. Incredible was in the box, and he was like, well, I did kind of see, I want to slap the shit out of Incredible. I didn't share the live to Incredible. I ain't never talked to Incredible off this app. I ain't even invite Incredible in the panel. So why the fuck would you even think that a person set you up? So I messaged him like, dude, you ain't nobody even know you dealt with that girl. So for you to think that for you to even say that somebody tried to set you up, you wrong for even letting them. You should have stood on business.
Well, see, let me tell you, and this is not an excuse. I take full accountability for being emotional that night because I was. I thought I wasn't, but I was. And what struck that emotion to me is when I think it was the tension that was in my life. He was like, well, they was talking about you after you left, because when I dropped from your panel, I left and I went back on live. So he
talked
dropped
about, we recapped it in the video, but we didn't really go into all of that.
All the details, right? Okay. So when I went back and watched the video, I'm just like, well, hold on, wait. She's talking to Chef about it. Okay, of course they gonna converse about it, whatever. And what kind of set me off was when Chef said something to the effect of, she's not exempt of being exposed. I never said that I was. You see what I'm saying? I never said that anything that's posted on the internet regarding me, as if no one can bring it up or talk about it. I never said that. So I just wanted to clear that up. So
I think it was more the behavior behind it is why she said you weren't exempt, because it was like your actions
showed that.
Why y'all talk about me?
Exactly. That's why I said that, because, for example, the young lady that came to your platform spewing the bullshit about me, whose name I will never utter to give her that pleasure, she gets nothing from me, ever. Because I don't give a fuck. She could go on every blogger's platform, every recap platform. I don't give a fuck. So she's not going to get shit from me, because I truly don't care. But you were upset. And I mean, rightfully so, if something about your personal life came out that you didn't want to come out.
Well, it was already
That's
out.
why I said
it was already out, because I'm the one that exposed. Months ago on the same platform. You see what I'm saying? And A. Simone is the one that dropped my name over here. And at that point in time, I didn't feel like I was being emotional or I felt any type of way. It's just that I was kind of blindsided. You feel me? And yes, I do recaps, and I shouldn't feel no type of way because I do it to other people. So I can accept full responsibility for the way that I reacted in the video. It wasn't necessary. It shouldn't have been done. But I knew eventually you was going to run across the videos, and I'm just like, dang, okay, so once you run across the videos and see it, it's going to, you know what I'm saying, probably.
I wasn't going to say that, but I'm not going to lie. It bothered me. It bothered me all night. Like, because I'm like, I don't really let much stuff bother me, like, off the app like that. But because I honestly was genuine when you came on here to try to let you know, like, look, this is how this going to go. And because of the fact that all the things that have been discussed on your platform, a lot of it did surround me. And I never gave you that energy. Mm-hmm. So even with the video you got with Nosy going in on us, it's on your page. You get what I'm saying? Uh-huh. I never felt any kind of way about that. So to give me that energy, it was like, damn, like, I literally know what comes, but I've been here. I know what comes with that territory. But to say, and Barb, for you to even say, like, well, she came and she even gave you all of this talking about I'm proud of you and all that stuff. And I'm like, I meant what I said. I meant what I said. What I said to her was to congratulate her into this, but to also prepare for her what comes with this. And that's what we're supposed to do as creators. You ain't supposed to be like, I let her learn for herself, like most people were saying. I felt it was my due diligence as an older person, seeing somebody doing this and nobody told me how this shit goes, to say, hey, I just want you to know, everybody running around here saying everybody haters, and that's the word everybody always say, haters and jealousy. That ain't what it is. This ain't that. I was genuine with that. There was no premeditated anything when I said what I said.
And truth be told, T, I felt like you was genuine that day when you said you had been looking for me and you wanted to have a one-on-one with me. I felt like your words were genuine. But as I stated before, when the situation first transpired, my emotions kind of took a little control of me, even though I felt like I wasn't upset. But I wasn't upset for real. I was a little irritated.
Right. And I get that.
Yeah. And as I stated before, I knew eventually you was going to run across those videos. And, you know, that's why I went ahead and just hopped in here and went ahead and apologized, because
I appreciate that. That's big.
I was in my feelings a little bit. But do I feel like you're out to get me? No. Do I feel like, you know what I'm saying, this is what comes with the territory when it comes to being a creator? Yes. And I accept full responsibility for that.
So
I appreciate that.
When we spoke about it earlier, what did I tell you? What did I say you should do?
You told me to share it with her.
Right. I said invite her up, because I felt every time I had peeked in and out of her room, when just throughout the days, she wasn't stuck on it. You know, I hadn't heard anything else about it. I didn't hear nothing. You told me everything that I know about it that day at the battle. I hadn't heard anything else about it since. And I felt like you said, when you watched something and she was just like, yeah, I don't know. Like she felt a way about something. It may not have been this situation. It was something else. I felt like she would be receptive to hearing what you had to say. That's why I said you should invite her over. So
I knew she would come. I knew if it all was said and done, the way the app run, because last time I invited her over, it didn't end too well. So I knew somebody would go tell her, and if it came to that point, because I literally just started talking about it. Literally, haven't been talking about it for a full 5 minutes before she came in. So I told you, I was like, nah, she'll come. She'll hear me and she'll come.
You said she'll pop up.
Yeah, no, I'm not a real confrontational person. I don't hold grudges. You know what I'm saying? I allow people to be exactly who they are. Now, one thing I'm not a free pick, so please don't think just because I'm a sweetheart and I'm soft-spoken that I don't know how to take up for myself.
Absolutely.
When it's right. But I just don't like to dwell on you know, situations for too long, because I feel like it blocks my blessings. You feel what I'm saying? Only thing I'm trying to do right now is grow my platform, and just be successful at what I'm doing. I enjoy what I'm doing, but as far as me trying to create beefs, no, not intentionally. Will it come? Of course it will. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to TeaTyme, no, I wasn't even trying to go that route, but my emotions did get the best of me.
I appreciate that.
Peach, pick a side, me or T. Pick a
Shut up,
motherfucking
Steve.
side before y'all leave here today.
That's what some people beef may come in with me, is the fact that I'm unbiased. I don't pick sides on any situations.
Damn that.
You see what
Pick
I'm
a
saying? I'm not gonna
motherfucking
pick
side
sides.
today.
I'm gonna pick me.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, because he ain't going nowhere anyway.
Okay, I'm here. I can speak for myself. You heard me. I'm not coming with no apologies, because
I know you're not, because I know you're
one
not.
thing about me, if I feel like something is phony, I'm gonna say what I feel. You know, you may have been genuine. I don't know that. I don't look at it in that way.
That's because it wasn't for you.
Right, but I'm just letting you know.
I understand, but sometimes as a friend, you ain't got to be the negative Nancy all the time. Allow your friend. You are though, because when she was taking it in, and she was receptive to it and understanding her part in it, you continue to try to fuel the fire, and that's what's going to mess her up on this app, because you were continuing to fuel. Okay,
for me,
but you were speaking for her. You were speaking for her.
I wasn't speaking for her. I'm speaking
You were.
for
You were saying, nah. She knew what she was doing. You were telling her this was about her. So even how you felt, you were projecting how you felt onto her, because it was her situation. So at the end of the day, if she felt like I feel like she was genuine, because it wasn't said to you, it was said to her. So it was up to her to take that and you to be like, okay, I respect that, sis, because that's what I would do with Chef. That's what Chef would do with me, and that's what friends do with each other. If you good, I'm good. But I got your back if anything happened. Otherwise, it's not your job to continue, especially when she's trying to run a platform, to continue to fuel her and to create more of a division between what she's trying to do in building her platform. But you don't have to apologize. I saw that in you. I saw, so I wasn't expecting you to apologize. You want this controversy. I can see that in you. Yeah.
I don't come
yeah.
over here to you. I only come.
Oh, I didn't say you want this controversy.
So
You
what
just like controversy.
do I have? What do I have?
Every time, listen, I saw you. I was in her live one day. They weren't even talking to you. Somebody said, "Go live, crown." I got my crown on. I don't need to go to my own live. You don't even know how to process shit because you're so ready to snap off when nobody even talking to you.
Okay.
So again, you don't even know how to sit back, chill, watch what's going on because you ready to fight. You ready to argue. I saw that. I
just be ready to check a bitch.
For nothing though. You don't have to always be ready to check a bitch if a bitch ain't coming for you.
Listen, you think that it's for this the thing. You think that I have not sat back for a minute and listened before I even opened my mouth? You don't think I sat back and listened?
Hell no, because when that motherfucker said that shit in the comments, you snapped off and you didn't even read it. You didn't even read it well enough to see somebody. Crown had just dropped out the box. So you didn't even process the fact Crown just left here. No, she just dropped out the box and somebody said, "Go live, Crown." And the first thing you said, "I wear my own crown. I don't need to go live." Yeah, so at the end of the day, you don't sit back and pay attention. You respond.
No, I didn't to that one because I didn't know Crown. That was the first time I ever heard.
But she had just dropped out the box.
In your
she
point,
wasn't the one that said
in
it.
your point.
She wasn't the one that said it. Somebody said it to her. So even if you don't know a person, if Peach just drops out my box, if Peach just drops out my box, I don't have to know Peach to know if somebody's talking to Peach. That when you sit back and think and process, you don't gotta know a motherfucker to know who they talking to. You observing, you looking. I'm your rollie. I'm on your end. So my job is to be your eyes and ears, not to get defensive, not to be all up in my feelings. I'm your friend. I'm your co-host. So my job is to protect you, be your eyes and ears, not be in my feelings, thinking everybody attacking me because this ain't my platform. I'm here for my friend, and I'm making sure her platform is gonna be successful. So I ain't finna just snap off on everybody because I want her to grow. But no, you're too emotional to process that, and that's cool. You got time.
I understand it, and I'm gonna take that in consideration, and I appreciate the advice. I'm sorry, I appreciate that, and I'm gonna slow down. Now, if Peach addresses me and say, "Barb, slow down, don't do this, don't do that," then I'll stop. But thank you for the advice.
I know.
You just know your mods can make or break your platform. That's all I gotta say.
End of the day, co-host, I do tell her that to be her true authentic self, and then sometimes I even do sit back and tell her like sometimes just try to watch the comments because the way you take it sometimes is not necessarily how it come across to you, and she do take the time out that if she's wrong, she'll double back and she'll apologize for it. I understand that as human beings, we are all differently made. My tolerance level may be different than what her tolerance level is. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just not a confrontational person. That's just me. Now, Barb, on the other hand, is the type of person where you just not gonna play with her. You know what I'm saying? If she feel like you being disrespectful to her, she gon', you know what I'm saying? Say what she gotta say.
And there's no issue with her feeling like somebody disrespecting her. But again, even with me and you, that wasn't about her. That was about me and you. And when you said let it go, I'm cool. I could play the video, which I don't really want to. She kept trying to fuel it. And that's where I was like, see, this is gonna, because even when that day you left and went over there, people were coming in here saying it's not Peach that's really mad at you, it's them over there trying to fuel her. But I didn't go over there and I didn't go watch. I was just like, whatever. But when I saw the video myself, they were absolutely correct because I know how to think for myself. So I didn't go over to your page when they said that you wasn't mad. It wasn't really you. It was the people fueling you. I was like, okay, cool. So when I watched the video and I saw that with my own eyes, they were absolutely right. You were being fueled. You were being led to think that somebody set it up and people weren't pure, and it was all projection.
Mm-hmm.
It was all projection.
And see, that's why I doubled back the next day after I had done calmed down and slept it off or whatever, and actually rewatched the videos. I'm just like, the whole time I'm talking about I'm not upset, but baby, you over here yelling, hollering, screaming, cussing. Oh, you feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So,
and even when you said that, I heard her say, we could have did better. And when I heard her say it, I thought she was taking accountability. Like, yeah, sis, we could have handled this better. And I'm like, okay, I hear you. I heard her say this. We could have did better. And you was like, well, what you mean? She was like, we could have did better. And she kept saying it. And then it's like, I mean, we could have did better. The tea, it wasn't even that juicy. Now, I'm like, was she competing now? Like, I'm not in competition with nobody on this app. So now to sit here and be like, again, you trying to antagonize shit. Like, we could have did better than that. Like, baby, I've been here. There's no need for us to be competing because I'm on my level, you on your level. I don't compete with other women. But for her to even say that out her mouth, it was like, come on, really?
Neither do I.
yeah,
When you say we could do better, it's a competition, baby.
No,
When we could do
that's
better, we
not
could have did better
that's
than
what
her.
y'all do on the
No,
app.
that's what you said. No, that's literally what came out of your
I
mouth.
know what I said, and I know what I
What
mean.
did that mean?
Meaning we could do better. We could do better. Like I said, and I'm still gonna say
Better
we
what?
could do better.
You said we could have done better, which
We're
means
going to do better.
it's competition. It's
How is that
competition.
competition? Because we
You were
do
saying
better.
we could have did it better. We could have spilled that tea better. That wasn't no tea. That's exactly what you said. It was a competition.
Yes, I could. Yes,
If we wasn't trying to spill no tea. That wasn't what that was. That wasn't an attempt over here. We wasn't trying to spill no tea on her. That wasn't. So for you to say we could have did better, that wasn't even what we were trying
I
to
don't
do.
want to drag other people in it. I have 5 fucking messages that was telling me. That's why I felt the way I felt. Like, no, she was being funny.
Okay, Peach, what did I tell you about people? Didn't I say they're going to go, they're going to be messy, they're going to send messages, they're going to try to fuel fires? You have to see things for yourself. I got messages too. That's what you're going to get on this app. People that don't like people that don't like me or you, they going to always try to stir shit up. So just because you get messages, take that shit with a grain of salt and pay attention for yourself.
Talking about my story.
real quick.
It transitioned to hand saying what she said, but she never put your name in it. A. Simone said your name when it was asked or whatever, and they say they were gonna let you know, and it was said shed a lot of you. It wasn't no messy shit. It wasn't no setup shit. But the way that you,
that's the thing.
hold on.
That's the thing. Like, and like I keep saying, at that point in time, I'm over there trying to run my own live, and I got some stuff going on over there, and I'm constantly getting people's in the comment section like, hey, you need to go to TeaTyme, Miss Incredible over there talking about you. You need to go over there and defend yourself. And I'm thinking the whole time, like, what could he possibly be saying bad about me? You feel me? But when I walked in on the situation, instead of just stepping back and analyzing it, I allowed my emotions to get the best of me, and I keep saying that. But going forward, I think the whole situation when it comes to Barb, my co-host, she just views things a whole lot differently than I do. You see what I'm saying? Like I typically give people the benefit of the doubt from the jump until you cross me. And the way she think is I'm not gonna even allow them to even try to cross me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna sit back and peep the shit out before it even happened.
Okay, but that being said, what T said to you that day about your platform growing and things gonna happen, I understand how she looking at it like, oh, she only told you this precaution because she gonna come back and talk about you. That sounds like messy shit if you think about it that way. Because now she going back like she ain't find what T said to you genuine. That's messy shit right there. Because that shit could get you in a lot of bullshit if they think like that every time somebody come and give you your kudos, your flowers, or whatever. Oh, that person ain't genuine. They just want to fuck with you. That shit gonna be messy in the end. You gonna be beefing and battling with
And that,
everybody
Corey,
if
I
she come
understand
with that
that part.
mindset.
Right, and I understand that part, but that's why I think for myself. Was I already upset in the moment about the situation? Yes. Did I allow myself to get a little out of hand? Yes, I did. But I'm the type of woman where I sit back after something happened. I'm like, hold on, wait, let me try to look at it from a different
Hold on,
point of
Peach. So
view.
let me just be you, be real. Before you could come at me, what you first need to do is be you and be real. You hiding from a troll page. You could, and with a name be you, be real, and you can't even be you. So nothing that you say in this comment section can be taken seriously until you could be you and be real. Go ahead, Peach.
I lost my train of thought, girl. Oh, Jesus. Come back to me.
Not only you will get to know yourself and have your own mindset to be able to decipher things. But what's really going to happen even faster than that, when you come into the realization, is you're going to get them DMs from your followers complaining to you about how your platform is going and how they're treated. So you'll get that way quicker than you will the realization that, oh, I need to change some stuff on my platform, because them people is never going to refrain from telling you about how X, Y, and Z is in your platform, being disrespectful to them and what they saying to them and this, that, and the third. So you're going to be the first point in line of contact to get the complaints about what's going on in your platform. And you're going to get tired of it eventually. Or sooner. It depends. I don't know what your threshold is.
Right. So I haven't received any messages in regards to how anyone have been treated on my platform as of yet. But let me address one comment down here, Kel. You say your co-host should be your trusted agent with your best interest at heart. Just my opinion. I feel like Barb does have my best interest at heart. Do we view life from a different standpoint? Yes, we do. But I don't necessarily feel like she don't have my best interest at heart at all.
So let me give you just an example. I don't have a lot of mods on my platform because a lot of mods, they think what they would do if it was them versus what I would do on my platform, right? So in order for a person to mod for me, they have to know how I would look at the situation and how I would move. It's not about how they feel, it's more so about how I run my platform. And when you have people that's in your platform with you, they have to understand that. They can't run around like how I think. I have to know my girl. I got to know my people. I may think this way, but this ain't about me right now. This is about my girl. Unless somebody's coming to you directly, it's different when it's you. I'm in my girl platform to support her. So I have to move as if she would be moving. So if she ain't never here, I gotta run this platform as if she was. Now if I'm going if we have a Peach and Peach and Barb platform, then and they say Peach and Barb, then okay, you got a group individual thing. But if it's a co-host or anything, they have to know how you move. Same thing with my girlfriends. What I may do, they know. Okay, they might see something. I know T, so I ain't even gonna bring that to T. But I know, oh girl, I'm gonna talk to a girl because I know how she would want to hear that. You have to know your person. You have to know your person, and that's it. You can't move like how I think this is. You got to know what would Peach really think.
But we're thinking about this as this is Peach's platform.
That's what I said. If that's what that is,
right. This is
then
not
that's
Peach's
different.
platform. Peach has said that this is her co-host.
Okay.
So she is just as equal in Peach's mind as Barb is to Peach. Peach is to Barb. So how Barb move is how Barb is gonna move. She says she want her to be her most authentic self. How Peach move is how Peach is gonna move.
So
With
if me and you have an issue,
problems.
it's gonna cause a lot of that. That's what I was gonna say.
Say that again, Chef. I didn't hear you, babe. Say that again.
I was saying what the advice that everybody is giving you is from the perspective of this is Peach's show and Barb is just a mod. And that's not what it is. You've made it clear. You said 2 or 3 times that Barb is your co-host. Cool. Since that's the case, it's not about how you run your show, what your mind should do, because Barb is equally as important as Peach is because it is their show. And so with that being said, how you move she's not trying to make sure she does what's best for you. You told her be your most authentic self, so she gonna do what she want to do, you gonna do what you want to do. But now what we're saying is it's gonna cause a problem. At some point it's gonna cause a problem.
Well, hold on. Let me say something to that. With me and Peach had a discussion before, right? When I went off on somebody, and I said, you know what, Peach, I could drop. You know, I could just stay in the comments and be a mod. You understand what I'm saying? And Peach, what did you say to me? No. Be yourself. Continue to do what you do, and don't let nobody shut you up. So it's funny, you know, y'all like I don't get it. You know, I don't have a.
That's because it hasn't got there yet, and that's what we're trying to. Me and Chef.
Yeah, I get it.
The reason why Chef runs her own platform is because we both. Well, we gonna do it anyway. We are strong women. She come on my panel, I go to her panel, but we can never really every day be in the panel like that and co-hosting every day, because eventually we gonna fall out as friends. Our personalities are too strong to do it. Same thing with Crown. So it has to eventually do that. Now some people they got it. You my yin to my yang. This isn't that. You're not her yin to her yang, and I'm telling you that right now. You're not her yin outside looking in. You're not. You are fighting with the people that's not even fighting with her. You're looking at it from the way you feel that is happening versus the way she should see it. You looking at it like, I feel this way even though it didn't happen to me. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it, and I could see if it was a topic. Cool. But when somebody's talking to her and they genuine about it, allow her to be able to carry that, and you shouldn't be antagonistic with it, and let her to say, you know, I ain't controversial, I got this, and trust that she has it. You don't have to keep feeding her the bullshit because you with the bullshit. She's not with the bullshit. So respect that and say, all right, sis, you feel like that is? You feel like that's okay? I'm going to trust that you know what you're doing. But I got you. If anything ever was to happen, I still got you. I'm not going to say I told you so. I'm not going to say none of that. I'm just going to trust that you know what you're doing. You don't have to create the more controversy when she's saying I'm not controversial. Now if they coming at you, check their ass. Check their ass.
And I don't want you to misunderstand me. I'm not saying
y'all don't understand. Me and Peach talks in the back end, and then if I'm wrong about something, Peach don't have a problem with saying no, Barb. No, you wrong. You get what I'm saying? And I will go to her and say, was I wrong? See, that's the thing y'all don't understand. And you're looking at, maybe because it was you don't see the nice part of me. You don't see the shit that I let.
You came straight up in here with the shit. Like, I've never done none to you. You came straight up in here with the, and I didn't expect you to, because I already knew what came with you. So like, when I tried in saying all this because no apologies, I never expected you to apologize because I already saw the controversy in you. So as soon as you rolled up in here, I ain't did shit to you. The first thing you said, well, I ain't her. I ain't coming with no apologies. Because if I said it, I said it. It's like, okay, well, you want that energy? Let's do that energy. But I didn't have that energy for you.
Let me ask a question.
No. No, this ain't got nothing to do with you. You done already interjected. This is woman business, Corey.
I want to ask a legitimate question.
Do you have a platform? Do you have a platform? No, Corey.
T, can I ask a legitimate question?
No, Corey. No.
It's Corey. A legitimate question.
Corey, just not now. No.
Just let women handle this.
Ty, so you said that this came from a video, right? The video you saw was from, was it Detention's page?
No, it was Proxy.
Oh, it was Proxy's page. Okay, sorry, never mind.
And Barb, I don't know how much of T's show you've seen. Just like now, I'm quick to tell a motherfucker to shut up. I'll mute the fuck out of you. I have wiped her platform out 3 different times, and the girl thought that her page was being shut down because it scared the shit out of her. But I make it clear to people, if I have to piss her off to protect her platform, that's what I'm going to do. Because the platform is just as important as her feelings. But this platform, ain't nobody going to come in here talking crazy, talking over her, doing that kind of stuff. And I do upset her sometimes with some of the things that I do. And I'll be texting her, T, I'm finna shut it down. And she'll say, okay. Or she'll say, no, wait, I got it. It's been times I've been on my platform and she'll be like, Chef, I need your help. I will shut my live down or I will come up on my backup page just to help. And it's not because she can't control it, but I'm okay with being the booger bear. I'm okay if people don't like me. I don't give not nay negative fuck. I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna regulate, I'm gonna make sure she good, and then I'm gonna get the fuck on. So I don't want you to misunderstand what I'm saying as if you can't be you, because baby, I'm gonna be me. But there are times where I have to bite my tongue. But again, this is not my platform. We're not, me and T aren't sharing it. But even when I was doing a co-host situation with Bella, I don't know if you all were around with the flipping of the bean situation. Bella, a whole grown woman.
I wasn't, but I did hear about it, and I want to say this. I hear everything y'all saying, and I appreciate it. And trust me, I'm gonna take it into consideration and listen, because at the end of the day, Peach started this before I even became her co-host. Do I want to have her platform? Hell no. Nah. Shut down for what? No. I think she does a wonderful, wonderful job, and I would never want her to lose it on account of me. You know what I'm saying? Even if it, I don't have no problem with sitting in the comments. You know what I'm saying? And trolling comments, because I'm that type of person too. You know what I mean? And no, I have not seen T Page, but I now, what you saying, I will come where I'm more and listen and see what's going on. Cause I normally just sit in Peaches live. I just started going to other people live, but I don't have no problem with going around and listening and taking it. Listen, I promise you, I don't have no problems with that. And I don't take this personal. I'm gonna feel how I feel until I'm proven otherwise. Understand what I'm saying?
Respectfully, yeah.
So that's just I'm just that girl. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd rather be upfront to you and like, hey, no, I ain't doing that. But if I see and be like, oh shit, girl, you were dead ass wrong about this person, then I could come back to you on this same motherfucking platform and be like, you know what, I read you wrong and I want to apologize to you in front of your peoples. That's me. So eventually you'll see
I can dig that.
the real Barb and study the bitch, if that makes sense.
I know I've been a bitch and I've had to grow because I've been there. I've snapped off on people. This app will make you desensitized and dismissive and go off on people, and it's like I've had to go, and I've literally had to apologize so many fucking times because you just be ready to go. You just be ready. But sometimes people ain't gonna take it, and you've been a messed up a good connection or a good, something that probably would have been really good and beneficial. So I've made a lot of mistakes. I just, if I can see that y'all can do good and I can help you not make the same mistakes I made, that's the reason why I call her over here. I didn't have nobody to prepare me for this. I had to learn this the hard way. You're gonna still make it work for you, but at least you prepared to know what comes with it. And that's what all I'm saying. Like, that's all I have. I don't have no bad intentions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want y'all to thrive. I'm not gonna be here forever. You know what I'm saying? And just like one day y'all gonna have to do it with some new creators. Y'all are gonna have to do the same thing we doing with y'all. You guys are gonna have to do the same thing with somebody that's gonna come after y'all.
Right.
I think why I've even said anything too is that there are some large content creators right now that have very shitty co-hosts.
And they won't tell you shit.
There's
some large content creators that won't tell you shit because they want you to fucking fail.
Facts. And
they gonna let you. They gonna keep telling you, girl, keep going.
Yeah.
So you can fall right into a fucking wall.
Yep. And they will set you up too. They will be a duo that sets you up. They don't care. They'll be all types of just hypocrites, dilute all that stuff. There's some content creators that have large platforms that got shitty ass co-hosts. I can't even tell you, but it is what it is. So I go off of what I see there too, and I try to just give y'all the little gems because they be fucking up too.
But I do appreciate, first of all, y'all came over here, y'all came in the box, and y'all stood y'all own, and y'all, like, even Barb with you came in like, and then you was like, you know what, I can hear you. So I appreciate that with both of y'all. So I don't have no issue. Not at all. the fact that y'all came up, y'all was straight up about what you said it. Pete, you was like, shoot, I ain't gonna lie, I was in my feelings. I didn't know that until now. I get it, and I'm gonna go ahead and be accountable. Barb came in like, nope, I'm standing 10 toes down, but then took herself back to think and hear, and was like, I'm me, but I could think about that. So that's that. Even saying that, now I ain't gonna never change who the fuck I am. I don't care. That's different. You already said I'm open to learning. I'm open to changing if I see I need to change, and that already is more than what a lot of people on this app can say.
Progress. Yeah.
So I ain't got no ear to
Hopefully
anyone.
that ain't help, and thank you for hearing me. I probably got on y'all nerves, but still, thank you.
But you still like you in the end you still like you say I can if so I respect that. You strong, you tough. So you probably a little bit more hardened. But to even say, I mean, all right, I could, you know what I'm saying? It's in there. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's all that matters. And nobody wants y'all to change who y'all are. Be who y'all are, and go double on it, because you're gonna grow on the app. So I'm not gonna tell you how to run your platform. I'm not gonna tell you what you should and shouldn't do. But people are gonna try to mess with y'all friend. I'm not trying to mess with y'all friendship at all, because people have always tried to come for me and her friendship. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Peach, that's how we met you that day.
How you met me?
When you came up in T's app, that T's live.
Oh, when the girl was coming for our friendship.
When the girl was creating, coming for our friendship.
Yep.
They gonna do it. They gonna do it.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, well, I
because people don't know what real friendship is.
Yeah, I appreciate the conversation. One thing about me, I'm gonna forever be a lifelong student. You feel me? I'm gonna learn something new every single day. You feel what I'm saying? I'm never above corrective criticism. You get what I'm saying? Coming from other people that have been in the field longer than I have. Now, I will say that. Nah, never mind.
Say it.
I would say this, but I don't want to bring it up over here. But Miss Nitra.
She in the comments.
She is in the comments.
Miss Nitra.
I'll drop. Bye.
I just want to say that when it comes to Miss Nitra or whatever, you know, she called me Dusty Peach. You know, that's the new nickname, Dusty Peach. But Miss Nitra, I don't even want to beef with you, shorty, at all. I just want you to continue to run your platform up there. You do a great job. But as far as me being Dusty, baby, whew, I ain't gonna be Dusty all my life, honey. Just pray for me. That's all I can say. Just
Nietzsche,
pray.
did you call her Dusty Peach? They saying she ain't call you that.
Yes, she did. It's on the video.
Oh, it's on the video.
Vlog. It's on vlogs, yeah. She called me that. She called me Dusty. Mm-hmm. Dusty Peach.
So, real quick, y'all. Real quick. Y'all don't know.
This was hard for you. This was hard for you, wasn't it, Princess?
It was very. Because listen, y'all. A lot of y'all don't know this, and T hate when I say this, but she's my wife, and like it's been a long lasting thing. So, like, we should just have a family reunion now. Like, my sisters and my wife is cool, and
yeah, I never, and remember when you came over here, you was like, you with Peach. I was like, no, I don't have no issue. Remember I said that. I was like, I don't have no issue with Peach.
What? That's because I was in the middle trying to make sure everything was okay between both of y'all. I didn't give a damn.
That's why I made it very clear. And like, even when I saw it on the blog at first, I saw it before I addressed it. It just continued. It bothered me, which is why I addressed it. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I'm like, no, I should, because I don't ever want nobody to think I'm out here setting people up. So it was really heavy on me, which is why I was like, let me just go ahead and address it, because if it's bothering me this much, I need to say something. But at first, I wasn't going to say anything.
One more thing. I know y'all didn't want Corey to talk, but Corey, so the reason why I called detention messy, and I know that you call me messy, I'm big messy. I'm real
messy. Detention know he messy or she messy, whatever he is.
It's a difference between being messy and a liar. Detention is a liar. I'm just regular messy. Like, I love to see the tea. Period, point blank. So you calling me messy did not hurt my feelings at all. I want you to know that.
Miss Teacher, did you want to come up and defend?
But I'm gonna drop down.
Oh, okay, Princess.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop down because I don't want y'all to be like I'm stuck.
No, you don't change again, Barb. You ain't gotta change. Don't change who you are. But just pay I just want you to be like just
Yeah,
pay
I
attention,
get it. That's why I say
be
I'm
her
gonna
eyes
drop.
and her ears, but you ain't gotta leave. You ain't gotta always drop or nothing like that. Don't
Mm.
let nobody, I apologize if I was too, I was a
No,
little
you
bit too upset
listen.
too after you like, I ain't go, well, we go back, but
Trust
I
me,
don't think you got
sugar.
no,
Listen,
don't
I'm
change.
okay with that because I'd rather for you to come at me. How you gonna come at me? I don't want you to sugarcoat shit because then I'm
Well,
gonna
I
be like,
don't
well,
want to come. That's just matching energy. Because I wasn't. I don't want to. I don't want to come at you like that. But if somebody come at you,
yeah,
like you
I
say, you
get it.
gonna match the energy. But I'm
Right.
not gonna give you that if you didn't give me that. So
Yeah,
just so you
yeah,
know. But
respect.
you
I
ain't gotta
respect
drop.
that.
You ain't gotta. That's your
No,
girl.
no, no. If
Stay
Miss
10
Nisha
toes
come
down
up,
with
I'm
your
just saying I
girl.
don't want to be up there with. I'm gonna let her and Peach talk. I just, shit. You. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, Nietzsche. I don't know if she going to. Nietzsche, you wanna come up?
She's not
I
gonna come
don't.
up here because she don't feel like she owe me an apology. But that's fine. I'll be a big,
Oh, she said
fat,
no.
dusty bitch all the days of my life to her if that's what it is. But I just want to let you know, you being my elder, I expected more out of you. I expected more out of you. But from this day forward, I don't have no beef with you at all. And I want you to be great. Continue to do what you're doing over there on your platform. You're doing some great things and continue to do that, okay? But she ain't gonna come up here and apologize because she don't feel like she wrong. And that's it. That's all. That's my last time talking on that.
Okay. Well, I appreciate y'all coming over here. I appreciate that we were able to get it understood. I'm still learning too. I ain't never too old to learn. I can learn something from y'all. We can all learn something from each other. Like at the end of the day, we
See, you
all
see what
can
I
learn
mean?
something
See,
from each
this
other.
this what this
Yeah.
what this what older people do. Instead of taking accountability for you
Don't you
calling
put
them.
me in that.
No, I'm talking to Miss Nitra. Instead of her, oh baby, you say
Oh,
expect
oh.
more from yourself. You're a stranger to me. I can't be too much of a stranger if you on the back end making phone calls trying to figure out who the fuck I am. Okay, I gotta spark your interest somewhere. See, that's where you be
Nitra,
having
you
things
sure
mixed
you
up
don't
in.
want to? Like I won't. If you just want it to be you and her, that'll be fine. I won't.
No, I don't try. This is my last time trying with that old lady. I'm done. Y'all have
No,
a
she
good
ain't gonna
night.
come
Thank
up if
you,
you call
T.
her an elder
Much
and an old lady.
love.
Thank you. Okay, y'all. Don't change who you are. But if I ever tell y'all anything, just know it's coming from a good place.
Of course,
All right.
always. I
Damn
appreciate
that. I got a beef with Barb. I got a beef with Barb. You better stay cutthroat. You
If
better
Nietzsche
stay
says she owe
cutthroat.
you apology, be great. Can Peach? Can I say one? So okay, I'm gonna stay out of it. I'm gonna stay out of it. So Miss Nietzsche, to be fair, when she came over, I did explain to her that. Okay, I did explain to her. Okay, so Peach still here. I did explain to Peach that when we have people on the backdrop, some people are going to feel away. They are going to feel away. They are going to want to know, like, why am I up? I was hoping, like, since she did, like, hopefully, maybe y'all could talk. I think, with what happened between me and her, she can see why maybe you were upset because you were in your emotions that day too. Peach, you know what I'm saying? As I think about it, like in the moment, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, T, that's true. I could understand why she was in her feelings and why she was upset because when I went back to watch the video, she was pretty much explaining to me that she has been in a lot of people's backdrop and they have pretty much dragged her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
However, situation there, it was a clear misunderstanding. You see what I'm saying? It was a clear misunderstanding because we wasn't even talking about Miss Nitra. You feel
Mm-hmm.
what I'm And when I invited her up to the panel, it was because she was down in the comment section saying some things that I really didn't quite understand where she was coming from. I didn't want to get it misconstrued, so I invited her up twice. And she even said in her live, "Oh yeah, I know you invited me up twice, but I declined." Okay, understandable. So when I came over to your platform to clear up the misunderstanding, instead of you trying to listen to me and you asking me questions and I actually try to answer the questions, you want to start over talking me when I'm trying to explain the situation to you, mute me. So when I seen that you were just hell bent on misunderstanding me, that's when I knew, okay, there's no need for us to even have a conversation. I'll give her a couple of days to cool off. But then when I scroll a couple of days later, it's 3:30 in the morning. You sitting over there talking about me at 3:30 in the morning with your wine in your glass. And I'm like, okay, so this lady is still going. You know what I'm saying? I tried to give her that respect because I'm a respectable person. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you're not gonna gaslight me, and you're not gonna try to little girl me either. So as far as you saying me being a stranger to you, baby, you was the one on the back end making phone calls trying to see who the hell I was. You was the one sitting back worrying about numbers, talking about, well, you know, when your numbers and stuff get to growing fast and stuff, people be want to sit back and try to figure out who you are and this, that, and the third. Baby, I ain't never went down your timeline to see none of your content. Didn't give a fuck to see it. And that's just what it is. Now, I done tried several different times to try to squash this between me and Miss Nitra, but I think she just one of the ones that I'm just gonna have to stay the hell away from, so I won't disrespect her.
She might come around though. She might come around. I think if it cool off, I think she'll come around.
We don't always remember everything we say. Like you said, you had the luxury, Peach, of going back and being able to look at your video and realize, damn, I thought I had control of myself. I thought I wasn't tripping,
It's on
but
video. It's on video, Chef.
I'm
One of the bloggers caught
gonna
it
go
on
back to
video.
eating my Sunday dinner. I'm gonna shut
Did
up.
she see? Did she see it though?
I'm not sure she's seen it or not, but I done ran it a couple times on my page, but I don't think she done been over there. But yeah, she know what she said. She know exactly what she said.
Cause I'm saying, Nitra, you know, I called Nitra her name one day, and she ain't deserve it at all. Like, yeah, I was mean, and it was because I was protecting Shy Heart. Like, cause I spilled Shy tea, tried to spill it anonymously, and then it got leaked that it was her, and I vowed to protect her, so I was fighting everybody. I think I fought Chef too. Like, so I, you know, like sometimes when you in that mode, like, so
I remember when you snapped on her, and Chef pretty much came back and was like, you was a little harsh on her.
Mm-hmm. And I went over there and apologized.
You came back and apologized to her. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's all I want her to do, for her to be her age. I just want her to take accountability.
Hey, so.
And apologize. But if she don't feel like she owe me an apology, we can.
Okay, wait, Peach. Wait. We can't say don't little girl me, but then say for you to be your age, you shouldn't be doing this.
Y'all be doing
if
like
age, if y'all don't want age to matter, age don't need to matter on no end.
Well, Shell, the reason why I say it is because if you gonna try to little girl me and you want to act like you're my elder, then I expect more out of you.
And we can learn from each other. Like I think once we do this, once we do what Chef said, and like Peach, can I ask how old are you?
I'll be 36 this year in August, big Virgo. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you ain't that much young. Like I'm 41, so you ain't that much younger than me. You know what I'm saying? So we all can learn from each other. I think it's just a level of respect. I respect any age. I just think it's just a level of respect that we just gotta have for each other. I really believe we can all learn from each other, and I really believe, like Nitra, you got something great going on with the escape room. Pete, you got. I honestly think if we just, we do what we do, I think we all can be
killing it.
We can do this, y'all. Like for real. Yeah, 40. You know my daughter. My oldest daughter grown.
We are so much stronger together than we could ever be apart. And I know that sounds cheesy as hell, but it's true.
I think we can all
It's
do this.
true. Instead of that black woman named Peach versus this black woman named T versus this black woman named Chef versus AP versus Nitra versus Bella, why does it have to be versus?
Right.
It does.
When we realize our strength and work as one and support each other. Miss Nitra hit me up last night after the battle, shared some information with me, and was like, thank you. Thank you so much, Chef. I really appreciate you for this. And I'm like, hey, listen, I know what I know. I had to figure it out the hard way. Ain't nobody else I fuck with got to figure it out. Let me show you. Let me show you this. Let me show you that.
And the thing that people don't know, when I first started this platform, I used to have nobody in the panel with me. I used to be going toe to toe, and people tried to do that with me and Diamond. They tried to cause a division because we were both two large creators. We weren't even doing the same thing. I was doing my side chick shit, and Diamond was doing her thing, and people continued to try to put a wedge. Finally, when Diamond reached out to me later down the line, she the one who put me up. I didn't used to collect gifts or cash apps. I didn't used to do that. She's the one that put me up on fuck what people think about you getting your bag. Fuck what people say about gifts. Set that subscriber. Set that gift goal. Put your drop fee. She the one who put me on in the game. Like we all can put like people be like even when Nosy be saying stuff not trying to bring her up. The one you love the most is the one who told me how to get the money, and that's how you get the money. So like we gotta stop. Well, we can't hate on like we hating on one person, but we respect another person hustle. If she hadn't have been like, yo, this is how you gonna do this and how you gonna build your platform, that advice she gave me that day, I'm telling y'all right now, I wasn't doing that shit, and it really helped me a lot into building my platform. And that's why I said I'm gonna pay it forward to the next person because she didn't have to give me the information she gave me. I'm gonna take the information I got and I'm gonna figure out how to pass that forward to the next creator. We don't have to be in competition. We don't have to fight. You know what I'm saying? We don't. None of this shit has to be. And even if we never be cool, we can still pass game to each other, and we can definitely all some way, shape, and form. We may not always agree. We may not always be in each other panels, but it's just a level of respect. Like, okay, I respect what you do. I got you. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. If I don't fuck with a person, I don't fuck with a person. You can't make me like I can't make you and Nietzsche fuck with each other because this motherfuckers on this app, I ain't fucking with you. So I can't make y'all fuck with each other. Hopefully y'all get to that point. But if y'all don't, I can respect that as well.
Yeah, me too. It is what it is at this point. I don't give a.
But I think y'all come on. Because it was a misunderstanding. It wasn't Miss Teacher, I know I'm calling you. I think we can figure it out. But she has like I'm telling you, she not to make excuses, but I remember Nitra, I'm sorry I ain't trying to share this. I remember me and Nitra was in a training together. We was in a mental health training trying to figure out how to be more empathetic to the people on our platform. And as we're having this mental health training, she was on the backdrop. And I can see how, because what happens, what we don't understand is we could be minding our business, but somebody gonna fucking tell you. Somebody gonna share the live. You don't know what I'm dealing with right now. And that's the thing about people. You don't know what I'm dealing with right now. You don't know what headspace I'm in right now. And now you sharing me some shit
Thank you.
I really don't need to see. And I remember in that training how it shifted her. You know what I'm saying? As she's trying to figure out how to empathize more with the people on her platform, and she's trying to figure out more how to grow as a person, she's up on somebody's backdrop being body shamed. You know what I'm saying? And I felt I really was on the other end, felt bad for her because I knew what she was trying to do, and she put me up on the glass. So my heart broke for her, and I addressed it that day. I addressed it that day, but I think it's like the it's that defensive. Now you just like, so I'm not making excuses for her or anything like that, but I remember that day, and this wasn't too long ago. This was like literally not even a whole month ago that this happened.
Like I get it and I understand that. However, that still doesn't go on the right to not take accountability for being wrong.
I agree.
You know,
That's why I said I think she'll come around, and I think that hopefully she does. Hopefully she does. So.
All right, girl.
But I appreciate you coming up here. I got mad respect for me for coming Oh, because you didn't ask to.
No problem at all. And I'm always come and have a adult conversation when it's a misunderstanding. Even when it's not a misunderstanding, if it's just a tough conversation, then that's what we just gotta have. But I appreciate you for dropping all the jewels and the gems. Thanks to all of you ladies for that. I really appreciate it. But I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we
go ahead
want
and
you. We
drop
want you to
now.
win, baby. Trust me. We
Well,
want you to
thank you.
win. Like,
Thank you. I
no, trust me.
appreciate it. I appreciate it, honey. But I'm gonna go
Okay.
ahead and drop. Y'all enjoy.
Okay,
Okay.
baby.
All right, bye.
Rose, I didn't see what you wanted me to see, baby. That's why I brought you up here. What did I miss?
What was that?
You muted, sweetie.
Yeah, you do, Bullet. Yeah, you do.
Oh, shit. What happened?
I think she probably got a phone call.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ain't nobody. Look, let me tell y'all. I ain't nobody enemy. Unless you do something to me directly, like fuck with me directly, I ain't nobody enemy. We can get into it on a debate, and tomorrow you gonna come back in here and be like, "Well, ain't nothing happened."
Hey
I don't want
y'all.
to fight. Hey.
Hi. So first of all, I had to make sure I followed you TeaTyme because I be seeing you too often for me to not be following you. That's one. I had to make sure I followed you too, Chef, because we see each other too many times.
Yeah.
Like, follow
Too often.
I was saying that in the comments that I'm sorry that I wasn't able to engage in that 2 versus 2 that y'all was having that battle because I was in the middle of my content, so I wasn't able to engage the way I wanted to because I know
It's good.
y'all was that's all I was saying.
That was fun.
Oh, yeah, no, you good. It be like that sometimes.
Yeah, I
Sometimes
wasn't
you just
calling
don't want to
people's
hear what the
names.
other person even talking about.
Okay.
So you trying to come on over to the you trying to be the enemy like the TeaTyme side chick because you know you done opened up a can of worms now, Jose. Cause you know you done opened up some worms, okay? I used to tell people I was gonna do it, but I never did it because I didn't want to hurt no feelings. So the fact that you took the step, whoa!
Oh yeah. I'm bold. I mean, it was fun. If were you there? Did you see?
I wasn't
I
there.
saw the video.
But I saw the video. Somebody had shared a lot to me, like, get in here now. And I'm like, for what? Because now I'm like, if somebody on some bullshit, I ain't trying to go to no bullshit. Because, you know, it'd be too much bullshit.
No.
So I take
I
the
don't do
person
no
back,
bullshit.
like, for what? So I wasn't sure exactly what it was. And until the person messaged me back, I wasn't going to go. And then I saw it on I Ain't Gonna Hold You. And I was like, ooh.
How did it come about, Rosa?
Really, it's my mods. Shout out to my mods. They give me ideas, and then I just put it together. So if it wasn't for the team that I have with me who look out for me, hold me down, I wouldn't even did a lot of stuff that I do on my page. But yeah, it was we just wanted to see something. So that was the first night. We had 33 unloyal men, 13 loyal men, 2 unloyal.
33.
33.
Yeah. We had 33 unloyal men. Like hopping down, like hopping down.
It could really go big. It's this white chick that was doing. They was mad at her. They was trying to kill. It's a white.
She was
chick
going.
on
She
here
was
that was
tearing
doing
them
that
up.
shit. She was doing it like all through the She was in the like it was crazy.
She was on them.
I don't want to do it. Like I do the side chick. They already beat my ass for that.
Yeah,
I used to be telling them bitches like, yo man to go, send me his handles. And them bitches would be like, I'm not finna do this with y'all. I ain't finna hurt y'all feelings.
Yeah, we had
they
like it was women. Yeah, we had women too. We had women that was unloyal too, for sure. Everybody could get it.
Unloyalty for you?
Yeah, for sure.
But see, the men, what they want to have, you two, Nitra, I'm gonna call you. So did the men just want to go and do a threesome?
No, they were trying to get to know me. Like they was trying to get to know me.
No, with the women.
The women?
Did the men be like, well, go ahead, let's have 3?
No, there was only one man who was like, oh, my wife like women. And I was like, well, I don't want your wife. I just want you. What's up? And he was like, oh yeah, we can make that happen. Yeah, we can get to know me. Da 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 da. And I was like, without your wife? He was just like, the fuck? What you need to know? Like, yeah, it was crazy. I'm posting more clips.
I be trying to tell these women, like, you don't really want to know. You be thinking, and they be thinking like, my man would never. Okay.
They said they had some numbers for me. It's every Friday, y'all. Every Friday we
but
do rose roulette. Yeah, that's rose roulette.
How many phone calls did you do?
About
no, I'm not doing it for a little rich girl. People gonna be crying down the wall. Let Rose handle that.
Nah, we had one girl that I really like. I felt bad about a lot of those women who found out that they niggas was unloyal. But there was one particular woman where she was supposed to be moving. Like I think she got saved that night because she was She has a successful business. She says she makes 6-7 figures. She has a nice house in New Orleans, and this guy that she met, she getting to know each other, been together for years, and she was about to move to Houston for him, and she told me to
Wow.
call. And if it wasn't for me calling him, she wouldn't.
Wait a minute, hold on. Portuguese was one of them.
Mhm.
He was one of them. Rose, you lying?
Who is that? Who
The
is
dude
that?
that was on the app that had his girl leave the job.
I don't know about that. All I know is that I did my job. I did my job.
Somebody said he was one of them.
I don't know. I just know I did my job. I don't know them people like that. I just did my job.
Y'all,
They said no, it wasn't.
I don't know who
I
that
got
is.
to
No, it
say,
wasn't. No, it
y'all
wasn't.
gonna have to
Okay,
put
well, don't
receipts.
scare me
Don't
like
say
that.
right?
Don't
Oh,
scare
he
me
right
like
there.
that.
He said no, I
Oh
wasn't.
my gosh, I would have been so scared.
He just
Oh,
said
I'm so
he
glad
right
you in
there.
here.
He right.
Oh my gosh, I was like, no.
Yo, my heart,
Oh.
my heart, hey, Portuguese, my heart sank to my stomach. I was like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Y'all see how y'all be
Thank you,
messy?
Jesus
Y'all
Christ.
see how y'all be messy?
And, oh, we also had good news too that night. So the ones where they were loyal, we had one woman find out that she was being proposed to in about 2 weeks. So that was beautiful. I posted that one.
Oh,
Yeah, that was good. That made my heart feel
men
better.
don't cheat.
That's fucked
Men
up.
don't cheat.
Y'all ruined that man
I didn't
proposal.
automatically believe
No,
it,
because she gonna
Portuguese.
act surprised. No. She gonna act surprised.
He ain't
What's
act
crazy is
surprised.
that
Ain't
man,
no
that
act.
man so loyal. As soon as he got off the phone with me, he cashed that person money to go get her nails done. Yeah, it was
And
cute.
didn't even have to tell her to ruin her day.
Nope, just send her money.
That's what I'm talking about.
So hold on. What if he find out that you did that and feel like
What they
she
gotta do
was
with
on
me?
trip?
What they gotta do with me?
That mean y'all can
Then
ruin the
they're
relationship
How?
No, she better make sure
because she didn't
go,
trust him.
I mean, she tested
People
him.
have fun. My thing is this: it was more fun than anything else. You had to be in the room to understand like what was going on. So
I
I
get
mean,
what you was. I get what
if
you
y'all
was
want to,
doing,
if you want
but
to take it that deep, you could take it that deep by yourself. I'm not going to engage, but you know, it was definitely fun for sure. Y'all should pull
Yeah,
up. Everybody.
I think many women, like I always tell women, if you go through your man's phone, are you gonna give him the same energy that you? If you go through your man's phone and you don't find nothing, are you gonna give him the same energy that you would give if he do find something? So what I mean is, by her knowing that he was faithful, turn that shit up.
Yeah, for sure.
Turn that shit up on him. Like, baby, I just want to tell y'all thank you so much. I love you.
No, for real. The only thing that I ask them is like, if you gonna screen record, you know, yo nigga getting caught up or whatever, just don't put my face in it if you could. You know what I'm saying? Or
Right, so
just
nobody.
send a voice note so that you know that way my page and I don't got no men in my DMs like you ruined my. I don't got time for that. So that's all I do.
You should pitch that and make it a reality show.
They was saying that in the comments. They was like, this needs to be a reality show.
Will he take the bait?
We working on it. I'm getting my numbers up. We getting there.
You got it. You trust me. You got it.
All right. Thank y'all. I appreciate
Thank you for coming.
My sweet face.
All right, y'all. I told y'all I wasn't gonna be on here all day. What, Kari?
I think it's an okay thing to do, but like that proposal, if she would have heard it and not the girl, I understand it. Just like you wait on it or whatever. Don't, because that's fucked up.
What if a woman had a proposal and found out her man was going? Which one would you prefer?
Say that again.
Which one would you prefer? To find out your man is proposing, but he faithful, or to find out your man already proposed and he ain't?
All right, if he already proposed and he ain't, I mean, it's nothing to worry about. But
yes, it is, because she was gonna marry him. She knew she was. I'd rather find out he faithful and that he proposed, and I ain't worried about shit. Versus, nigga, you already proposed. I think I finna marry you, and find out you still out here doing you. As
but
a woman, I'd rather find out.
He finna propose to her, but she don't trust him. So she say, "Here, test the loyalty of this nigga." And she don't know she finna get proposed to. But now she found out he loyal and he finna propose to her.
Well, she got a bonus.
And he might not be proposing for another month or so, and that shit ruined. Cause now she might go in there. She might go in there egging for the proposal and fuck her own shit up.
I mean that you thinking too far into this. Like,
No.
if he gonna
It's
propose to her, he gonna
Corey.
propose to her. Like,
It's
if
Corey.
he
Yeah, he
take
ain't getting
longer,
nowhere near an
then
engagement, so
that's on him.
he
That means
he
something
got all
changed to
time to
him.
date.
AP, ain't nobody marrying you. You got too much
Hey,
sauce on your breath.
do I? Do I?
Oh, I gotta go pick up my baby.
And I'm eating her sauce right now.
It's a lot of people eating my sauce, baby.
Oh,
That shit
please.
gonna
God.
have y'all big back.
I mean, listen,
The woman that I had
my
who
big back is
paid,
in the gym.
the woman that I had who paid to see like if her fiance, not just boyfriend, her fiance was faithful. She found out that this nigga was folding and she was engaged to that man. So I mean, the question that T posed is very valid. She wanted to see if the man that she was about to marry is a loyal man, and she found out that he folded quicker than a loose leaf piece of paper. So yeah, she saved herself a whole lot of heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? She was in her feelings. She was sad. She said she was shaking. She couldn't even think straight. And they were supposed to be going out to eat and all type of shit. So yeah, I definitely think that if you want to know if your fiance is gonna be loyal to you, you might want to find that out. Yeah, play the game, play the roulette. Because I mean, you gonna find
You
out one way or the
engaged.
other. You'd rather, for me as a woman, I'd rather find out if my spouse is gonna be unloyal before I even get married to the motherfucker. For real, for real. At least I know what the fuck I'm dealing with if I decide I want to stay.
Corey deals with
Now she has an
What
option.
is it?
She's seen it firsthand. She's seen it for herself. She got the recording. She can watch it back. She can.
She's still gonna marry him though.
Corey deals with lizards, whatever them fucking shits.
Lot lizards.
You can't even
That's
say
what
it
he
because
deals
that
with.
barbecue
I know
sauce
you
got
can say it. Why don't you
tongue
say it for us since you deal with them? Because you ain't
tied.
nowhere close to the
You a
game.
lot
There we
lizard.
go.
I know you be trolling them lots talking about you selling barbecue sauce. You
Shit.
trolling them lots, acting like you know.
Shit.
Nah. Only thing I'm saying is if you might do it live, you might do it on speaker and everybody hear it. But if you was just talking to that person and that person be like, well, nah, I'm loyal to my girl. I'm finna propose to her in some weeks. I wouldn't tell that woman that shit.
I mean, but also you must ain't seen me before.
No.
having a beautiful woman like me on your phone, you don't really want to get off the phone. But you know, some niggas they loyal, but
That's subjective, baby.
He don't know what that's like. He don't know what that's
respectfully, I just
like.
had to gas myself up real quick.
Corey don't know what that's
Niggas
like.
gonna
He
be
don't
loyal
have
to
no
a
type
fault.
of
They gonna
beautiful
engage in
woman.
conversation. However, the test was: is he gonna be faithful enough to still stand on his boundaries and be like, "I'm not doing this shit," and get the fuck off the phone? There was a lot of men who was like, "You're beautiful." However, I love my wife, or I love my girlfriend, or I love my spouse, and shit that bitch crazy, and I don't got time. I'll talk to you later.
He would have folded. Corey don't deal with beautiful women, so
Corey,
he would have folded.
you got me calling him Corey. Corey's folding right now. What do you mean? He is
Corey
folding.
just
It's
mad
just
he
the
gonna be
test. It's the
unloyal
same
to
type
his
of test that a
lizard.
man would get if he was out at a mall and a woman seen him and stopped and said hello. It's the same thing. It's just on FaceTime. It's the same thing as being approached at a gas station. It is the same thing. The exact same thing. I just so happen to get their number.
Stay loyal to your lizards, Corey.
Hey, Peach. Hey,
I'm
Peach. Thanks for having me
Chef,
up.
I'm gonna be nice.
My
I'm
name
gonna be
is
nice
T.
just for you.
I mean, Peach T. It's been so much going
I
on.
was like, she ain't up here.
Wait, it's a whole lot of.
Like, where'd she go?
It's
That's okay.
T. Hey, T. I'm just
She
coming
said
up
that
to
shit hard too.
You know
Hey,
I
you
was
are.
looking for her. I thought she came back
I
up
thought
here.
she came back up too.
I'm like,
I'm
where'd
sorry.
she go? She
I
up
just
here?
got off work. It's been a long day. But you know, you always call me messy. But you should do that for one day, please.
Absolutely not.
I want you to call my fiance too.
Absolutely. I've had. Do you know how many?
Rose is
You know,
right
you got the
Let
voice.
Rose do it.
Follow Rose
Let Rose
and go
do
to
it.
her live on
Everybody got a
Facebook.
job on. Didn't I tell y'all
Right,
everybody
right.
got a
I was
job?
gonna say,
Side chicks
come
just
through.
write to me and I'll still read your
Everybody
read your
still
letter,
have
side
too,
chicks.
but people still do it.
No. She gonna do it. I'm like, I had a woman inbox me asking me to do it. I was like, nope, because you ain't gonna leave them anyway. Nope, don't put me in that shit.
Just for one day, can you do it?
I'd rather
No, ma'am.
watch. No, I'd rather watch than.
Rose got this.
Okay, Rose, I'm gonna contact you. Thank you, Peach, for having me up.
But y'all,
I said
y'all
Peachy.
contact her.
That
Y'all
is
make sure y'all
not
ready for
Peach.
what comes.
Say it with me. TeaTyme.
TeaTyme.
Yeah.
T.
One more
Thanks
time.
for having me up.
You
and
welcome.
I got a package coming to you as well.
You want
Okay.
somebody
Your
to
PO box.
Oh, okay.
All right.
you want
What's
somebody
the
to
name
call
on it?
your
No.
man? God damn.
I hope all
Listen,
y'all that
it be
do
like
this,
that.
that's in happy relationships, be miserable for the next
Oh
5
my
Oh,
years.
shut
God.
up. I say all ladies that's doing it, be ready.
For
Right. Are you
Be
ready
Hey
ready
for what
for
guys,
you
what's to
asking
come.
for?
I
Just
good
make
like
sure
going
morning.
through
I
your
make
man
sure I
phone.
tell
Be
them like
ready.
you play at your own risk. You play rose roulette at your own risk. I am
I
not
like that
Because if
responsible.
rose
he
roulette.
paying bills like Legion and he out there
We
cheating and
caught a
you
couple
didn't know,
legions too, sweetheart. We caught a couple legions too.
right? But if he out there paying bills and your ass happy and you worry about the next bitch on the side that he ain't doing nothing but
Well,
smashing,
that's what
that
she
gonna be your business.
That
Yeah,
ain't my
yeah,
business.
5 years of miserable.
You pay for a
Hey
service.
guys.
I provided it. That's it.
Hi, Gerald. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Good morning. Good morning from here.
Okay. Good evening from here.
Mm.
Bye, Gerald. I knew you was
What does
finna
he think
do
this is? A
it.
hotline? Some dudes be coming up here
I knew
like
she was finna
they're
do it.
expecting a certain service. I'll be confused.
Bye.
Right. It's time for you to get your ass offline, lady.
I gotta go get my baby, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great job on the hair. Love it.
I did
Love
good,
the
right?
tooth. Yeah, you did good as hell. Absolutely.
I wonder why the ones in the comments talking about they want a man to call a man. Are y'all serious? Y'all think y'all messing with
Yes.
fuck
This day
boys
and
like that?
age.
This sad, bro. Y'all women don't. Y'all got some bad pickers.
Wait, what is it? They
It
want a
ain't no
man to what?
bad. What you
That
talking
ain't
about?
no
Some bad
bad picking.
pussy.
No. Okay. No. Corey.
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
Oh
Sheena.
Lord.
Corey, don't make me
Y'all,
drop you.
hold on, Chef. I thought women had gator. Like y'all
There is
don't
no
got
such
No,
that.
we
thing anymore.
don't. No, we
Oh
There is
don't.
no
Lord,
such
gee.
thing anymore.
Come on,
That
Scooby.
is
Whoa.
Corey,
obsolete
your favorite
technology
NBA,
now.
your favorite NBA and NFL players, you don't even know is under the damn
I don't have a favorite.
whatever in the
Again,
sports
over.
arena. The
I
sports
don't
you
have.
looking at, looking at gay men too.
I drive
Okay,
trucks on the
you don't know
weekend.
what the
When
fuck you be
men are
looking
I
at.
drive
under
trucks on the weekend.
down, nobody no down low men ain't the same as openly letting like some like no, it's them down. No,
Man, women back in the
He ain't
days,
past the
you can
seventh grade,
tell
so
when a
you already
dude
know
was
he don't know
homo.
no,
gay.
you couldn't. That's why a lot of people was getting unalive because you couldn't because they was trying to keep a secret. So you couldn't.
And
You
women
think
would
you
say
be
that
knowing?
boy got some sugar in his
Corey,
tank.
shut
Right,
the
Women
you
used to
talking
say
about
that.
the ones that was flamboyant as younger kids. You're not talking about grown men that were on the down low. No, we're not talking about the same thing.
Corey know everything and don't know
Don't know nothing. I
nothing.
think he's sleeping with somebody on the down low for him to tell us what we do, what we don't, what we
That
supposed to know.
part.
You
Yeah,
must got a couple friends.
cause y'all women ain't like them women of old. I mean, hey, it is what it
The women
is.
of old still didn't know they was getting cheated on with. Didn't you hear the story, Bill?
No,
It's an
I ain't
old
hear no
woman.
story.
Ain't nothing new under the sun. There's a lady that got a son called Bill. He was in Bill's arms, French kissing. Y'all remember that song? Go look it up. It's called Bill. Older women. Barbara and
Nah.
Shirley auntie.
CC, you getting the book? Since Mama got you making that shrimp Creole, you gonna buy the book? Y'all don't
Uh,
forget Tuesday, my book drop release virtual party. Chef, shit. DJ Too Short over here gonna be the DJ. DJ and then we're gonna have fun, y'all. 9 p.m.
Did you tell him what I told you to tell him? Unruly, don't come up in here. Don't come up in here, Unruly. You are not welcome today.
Thank you. Did I tell who?
him?
Corey?
Yeah.
I did. Corey, I sent you my number. Call me. I got I'm selling my T680.
What happened?
But yeah.
With what? AP, what are you talking about, baby?
About for your
I'm
friend.
talking about what Ty just said.
All right.
Oh, cause I'm
just what? Give me the details.
That's why I'm thinking about for your friend, for your homeboy.
I'm about to go to sleep. I've been up since.
You ain't gotta call me right this second. I'm just oh my God, Corey, why do you make it
complicated? Yes, I
just said I was going to sleep. Boy,
he makes my head hurt.
He makes my butthole blink.
Jesus.
That means it's open if it blinks.
Okay.
You would know, wouldn't you?
How many people bought raffle tickets? I've sold about 35, Alvin. Not nearly enough.
Silent Llama said, "Can they record the party?"
They will when they actually
Yes, Silent. I want you all to record the entire thing for me, please.
They will. It's gonna go up. And started doing raffles. Have you started that already? No, Unruly, you can't come. He talking about he coming to the meet and greet. No, you're not. No, you're not.
What meet and greet?
That I want to do. I told you I want to do a meet and greet in Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now you want it. Oh, okay.
I said I want to do it this time. I haven't started
Hey,
planning.
Shy, write that shit down, girl. Write that shit down.
Hey, Shy.
A red light on.
I'm really in trouble.
My fucking house. God damn.
I think I'm really still humping on his baby.
That become the boom boom room when the red light on.
She keeps her red light on.
Let me quit putting them out there. You still hunching? You still hunching, Unruly? All right, go ahead, Shire.
Oh, I just came up here just to show the red room.
Oh, you just want to show the red? Let me turn it.
Bro, she ain't shit either. She ain't shit either.
Hold on a second.
The red room. Put on some what?
Put on some TLC.
I got you.
Honey, she is the T, the L, and the C, okay? Write that shit down.
Ruly, I don't know what you did, but the other week you was in good standing. You better get Oh, there we go. There we go.
So we doing the dance here?
Ew!
Yeah. She ain't got no clothes on.
Oh, no, she do. She got clothes.
It's just some. Okay. Come on, y'all dance with me.
Take a good look at it.
She said dance, not sing.
It now.
No,
that's not dancing, that's singing.
Might be the last time you'll ever go around.
We want him to stay.
I'll let you touch it if you like to go down.
What?
I'll let you go further if you take the southern route. Don't go too fast.
Okay.
Don't go too slow.
I'm gonna be good.
No, go ahead, Chef. Look.
Because last time that happened.
And I like a man control.
Oh, please don't.
Baby, it's yours. I am not singing to Unruly. Thank y'all very much.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
He know it's his.
Ooh.
He know it's his.
This ain't nobody's till they put a ring on it.
All through
this don't belong to nobody that ain't put no ring on my finger.
Woo.
Okay?
I'm just saying.
It just Chef got it hot up in here. She said what?
She's sorry. Like let me y'all quit playing with me. I need a ring. This belong to me.
Until he touch it.
No, till he put a ring on it.
Gotcha.
Well, Unruly, you got some work to do, sir. Judging by your house, I think you could get a ring by tonight. So, just
don't be telling him business. Don't be telling him business. All right, y'all. Let's go get my baby. He got to go to school tomorrow. I don't want him up too late.
Well, good night to you.
Say first come, first serve, huh? Good night, Shot. Thank you for taking us to the red room.
Oh, my baby daddy, he was over here in the red room.
Oh, good night, Shy. Good night, y'all.
Good night, Shy. Turn.
What happened?
Bye, Shy.
When?
Bye, Shy.
He said bye, Shy.
When was he in the red room? Hold on.
I'm going to post it.
What
you posting it?
What? You going to post him in the red room?
Yeah, he was in the red room early this morning.
This morning?
Uh-huh.
Did he have you bent over? Or did he have you lifted up?
Oh, okay. I'm out. Y'all be easy.
Huh?
We did all that one thing.
Over, up, around, flip.
T, she was in there. She was in the live. Yeah.
Oh, you had him doing it while you was in?
No.
Did you mow? Oh.
Oh, no. That was in the morning. The live was still on. And, yeah, they probably heard something.
Ooh, wee.
That was that morning.
It's
Wake
morning.
Up. Yeah.
As we slept the night away.
So.
Okay. Well, that'll do it.
Yeah, I'm messy as hell, ain't I?
No, you living
I'm
your
a,
best life. I'm
I'm a,
living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you. Oh, sorry.
but enjoy your night
You
too.
too, girl. Make sure you have fun for me.
Well, not this week. The next following week when I come back home.
Okay, just make sure you have fun. Be like this for tea.
I'm gonna take a little of the live and just post it.
Just okay. Give
Okay,
me some
good
action.
night.
I ain't getting none. Okay. Bye, y'all. Coach, you been up here. You ain't said nothing. I don't know what you came up in the box for.
I was in here cutting. I was coming here because like last night, I heard y'all. Remember the other day I was there and y'all was talking about that clap match. I've been cutting. That's why I ain't been able to goddamn jump in. But look, real quick, I was late last night, about 11, 12, maybe 1. I was just swiping through TikTok, whatever the case may be, right? Them people y'all be talking about clapback guru. I sat in the live last night 2 hours. They must don't know my page, but I just sat in the platform about 2 hours last night. Some lady, some light skinned lady.
Netta.
I think that was her name.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you, I have never seen, because I know you about to end, but I heard y'all. I swear to you, that listen, mental health is real. Outside of Guru and Clapback being stupid, I really believe that lady has a mental issue. She was like, she sat in there and I heard the shit that these guys like in the most disrespectful way say shit to her, like,
So you saw the disrespect too, right?
yeah, like just disrespectful to the lady. And I'm just like, I don't know him, but I know of him, Guru and Clapback. I'm like, okay, first of all, she's not a bad looking woman, but like, I don't know. I was confused of what the hell was going on over there. Because I just sat there and listened to, I smoked 3 blunts and
But
listened to
that's what happened when you let these men keep telling you you hit the wall and ain't nobody gonna want you.
I sat there and I said, because the only reason I did it, because I remember Clapback name and I heard y'all speak about it. And I sat there and listened to this. I was like, I don't understand how y'all say, how they try to say and demean black women. But then again, you're throwing shit in. It was crazy. I don't know it. I really, I think they needed to like take TikTok down for certain motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's definitely showing where a lot of people definitely have a sense of desperation, or I'm not gonna say she broken. I'm not gonna say none of that, but I would hope she eventually sees it and understand. Maybe there's a guy on here, a group of guys on here that can show her how guys are supposed to treat you
Yeah.
when they say they protect you and when they say they rock with you, because that ain't protection and that ain't nobody to rock with you. That's somebody that's taking over your platform to get access to other women and to manipulate and gaslight you into being the anchor to them having access to the other women.
I don't know
That's what that is.
with them. I got up there
I'm
one
telling
night.
you what it is.
I think like last
She's an
week.
open door to a bunch of other women.
Guru, I think I was up there last. I think I scrolled past his page last week. This fool was in Thailand some damn well. Man, I
With
guess
his fiance? With his fiance?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But whoever the fuck he was with, I don't know why these women that go over there allow him to make them feel bad. I don't understand that shit. Do y'all know what that motherfucker even look like? Excuse my language. I'm sorry.
I mean, they've seen him like somebody's one of the women up on here. She has met him in real life, but it was still wipe your camera. They say you over here talking about Guru, you over here with a smoky screen.
My camera cracked right here. I ain't got no smoke.
Oh, it's cracked. It's cracked.
Yeah, it's cracked on it.
Can I take what I said and make it a video? No, Kaniko, let me tell you why. And I'm not really gonna even keep addressing them. I make this stuff a video. I bring more attention to their platform, and it's like I don't want that stuff stuck on my platform. I talk about it in a live or whatever, and somebody catch it on a blog, but I'm not making no videos pertaining to none of them men or even women.
Yeah, that was my only reason.
I dragged one woman on this app and I did it on purpose. But otherwise, I'm not gonna put no videos of nobody to be when I don't like you and you on my platform and your face just in there every time I scroll through my videos. Nope. Know the part about them using her? No, like I think they know. They hear. He got people sharing it with him, girl. Like, I don't think she'll see it. I don't think it's nothing I can say to make her understand what I'm saying. She gonna say I'm hating on her.
I
She
might
gonna
ask
say
her.
I'm just
I might
mad,
ask her.
or I just like him.
I'm gonna ask her. I'm like, ma'am, I don't know you, but I just want to. I'm interested
And
to
she
know.
gonna be like, mind your business.
If she say that,
Mind
you know, I'm
your
gonna think
business.
that's
Why
probably.
you worry about me? That's what she gonna do.
Yeah, that was the only reason I came up because I heard y'all talking about it. And I was like, you know, I said, guess who that was? That shit was like, I ain't never seen dudes disrespect a woman like that in my life last night. I watched that shit for like 3 hours. I thought it was a joke, like they was bullshitting. They was dead serious over there.
No, they definitely disrespectful over there. Ain't that how she be? Am I lying? And I ain't seen that many times. Oh, mind your business. I don't know about that.
Oh yeah,
I
shout out
watched
to
her
you.
yesterday. That's why I say I don't tell me somebody ain't to pick me. You sit here and you get disrespected by these men. I watched her yesterday. I just sat in her live and watched. I told you she don't know when I'm there because I be from another page. I sat in her live and I watched her sit out in the parking lot of the store and just talk about the women walking past.
What?
Even to the point where the dude Bamo was like, "You starting to sound like you messy. You just got something to say about." No, she was in a gas station, just talking about the women that was walking past. Like, if that ain't some hating ass shit, I don't know what is. I be damned if I'm finna sit in the truck. Every woman that walk by, I got something to say about them.
It sound like to me, old boy done accomplished his mission of
Yeah, cause now
brainwashing that young
she
lady.
picking up that
That's what it
behavior. She
sounds
was
like.
look every woman that was walking by, she had something to say about. Even the dude Bamo called the shit out, and she like, no, it's
That's
not
crazy.
that. No, that's what it is. You a hater. You one of them. They like to sit up and just, you know what I'm saying, sit in the car and be around another man and call out another woman flaws in front of another man. You one of them. Because you don't got the respect around, you don't got respect from the men in your circle. So you feel comfortable calling out another woman flaws in front of another man because that way it takes the heat off of you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't gotta point out another woman flaws when I'm around a group of men. For what? I'm gonna tell you she beautiful. I'm gonna say she fine right there. She bad, ain't she?
Yeah, I think that's what that is. And I think that's probably why they because I done seen her live a couple times, but I never knew who the hell she was until when y'all made reference and I seen this. I'm like, okay, and I see it like that. That's why I as a man, I see that shit like
Call him and
it's too.
ask him if the guy's coming back again.
What?
Yeah,
What you say?
we haven't had. Oh,
Oh, you ain't supposed to be up
I'm
here.
sorry. I'm sorry, T. I didn't know you brought me up.
You
I'm
ain't mean
about
to come up?
You know what? Every time I come on your panel, it's like either I wasn't meaning to come up, or when I come up, I don't get to. I talk at the wrong time, or I unmute at the wrong time.
That's
I'm
okay.
so
That's okay.
sorry.
That's okay. That's
I'm
okay.
so
I'm
sorry.
getting ready to end my live anyway. I gotta go. I gotta go get my baby
I
so
do
he
want
won't
to
be
tell
asleep.
you,
Deuces.
look,
What?
I went to the other side today. I don't even know how I got over there.
Other
Y'all
side.
think y'all have problems? They got more problems than y'all.
I know every side. That's what I'm saying. Every side on this
Oh
app
my,
got
and
drama.